Ladies and gentlemen, American cheer and Bulldog Nation, welcome to the Eric Deters Show. Well, lead stories, Kamala Harris. Of course, I just did a Facebook Live this morning, so you can check it out. I go into a lot of detail, but I want to make a few observations that you may or may not have thought about relative to Kamala Harris. She has been anointed, and she's got the delegates now, to be the Democratic nominee, never receiving one vote as a presidential candidate in any state. But you got to ask yourself this question. Since we know this is all about Joe Biden's certain loss, what happens if Kamala is losing going into the convention? In other words, they decide Kamala can't win. You watch. These people are so brazen. They cannot give up the presidency. They'll dump Kamala before the convention or at the convention. If she crashes and burns, which I anticipate she's going to, folks, you have to go back. If you look at the things that's come out of his mouth, anti-law enforcement, anti-Israel, she's for killing babies all the way up to the end. But other than that issue, which will get her some women votes, this woman is batshit crazy. Laugh-o-matic. I think she's got compulsive laughing disorder. And has she weighed in yet on whether Cheadle should be fired? It'll be interesting, isn't it? But Kamala Harris is just a joke. A joke. Joe Biden, where is he? We haven't seen old Joe. Is he better? Do you really believe Joe Biden got COVID? Do you really think so? I don't think he got COVID. I don't think he was even sick, or he's hiding something that is really bad because he's a stubborn SOB. And for him to withdraw must be bad. Secret Service. This was weird watching this yesterday. Both parties bashing the hell out of Kim Cheadle. She cannot survive this. It's resignation city. Because Joe Biden doesn't fire anybody. Nobody. But boy, the pressure's going to be building against this woman. J.D. Vance held a rally in Middletown, the first time out there alone. About 1,000 people showed up to wish him well. Harris, VP pick. Apparently, Eric Holder, the wingman of Obama, is the one vetting these folks. And apparently, Andy Beshear was not given a vetting package. He was not given one. Gretchen Whitmer was, and others, but not Andy. Musk's son. He says he lost his son. All the woke ideology, transition. He goes, my son is dead. That's sad, isn't it? Musk says humanoids are going to be for sale by next year. All I got to say is this. I want a humanoid program with a British accent, and I won't need this guy anymore. I'm just kidding, Spindley. A humanoid can't replace you. Unless he can play chess. I don't know. Now, Sabrina, maybe a little easier to humanoid. Roger, there is not a humanoid that talks as much as Roger Kaufman. I'm not worried about that. Trump appeal. He's appealed that New York financial verdict of $400 and some odd million to the New York appeals. Congressional committee members went out to Butler County, Pennsylvania yesterday and just reinforced this was a cluster mess. By the way, Senator Johnson from Wisconsin put together all these questions and all these things, big old thick page. But even he didn't ask the question, was there a stand-down order for the government snipers to not shoot that guy? That's the big question. And Keith Olbermann says it was all fake. Just like the moon landing, huh, Keith? This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Do not be a loutish, flat-mouthed pig nut. The Shakespeare insult of the day as chosen by James Spindley, my mate. Ladies and gentlemen, American cheer and Bulldog Nation, welcome to Eric Deters Local News. Not much local news worth reporting. Got a few things. North College Hill School District is the only school district in the state of Ohio that's going to 4 days. It ought to be interesting. Cold Spring, there's a battle for zoning. Right out there on route. Shoot, what's the route? God, I can't think of the route number out there on. Yeah, not Route 8. 27. Thank you, Roger. Route 27. You get the award. Route 27. The veterans building out there. They want to do a zone change for some commercial. It's a big controversy. I'll get the scoop from Steve Cunningham. And J.D. Vance held a rally in Middletown yesterday. About 1,000 people showed up. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Hope you have a great day.
Hello, you're watching Eric Deters World News. This is Jamie Spindley with today's top headlines. In southern Ethiopia, a devastating mudslide triggered by heavy rains has killed more than 150 people. Authorities fear the death toll may rise as rescue efforts continue to uncover more victims and survivors from the debris. Mexican security forces have dismantled 50 heavily modified vehicles used by cartels in violent confrontations. These monster trucks, also known as Frankenstein trucks, were equipped with guns and armor plating, posing significant threats during battles. In other news, a Ukrainian drone attack on a ferry port in southern Russia has resulted in one death and several injuries. The regional governor confirmed the incident, highlighting the ongoing tensions and hostilities in the area. And marine biologists in Brazil have discovered high levels of cocaine in the muscles and livers of sharks near the coast of Rio de Janeiro. The finding indicates possible drug contamination in the marine environment. That's all I have for today. I will be back tomorrow. Cheerio.
Ladies and gentlemen, American German Bulldog Nation, welcome to Eric Deters Sports Without Boundaries. Reds beat the Braves 4-1. Yes, play the Braves again. LeBron James has been chosen to carry the American flag for the United States at the Paris Olympics. Opening ceremonies Friday. United States beat Germany in basketball yesterday. Joe Burrow is going to play in preseason games. How do you like that? And apparently he's been cleared to play football. We'll see how it goes. And the Bengals signed their first-round pick, Amarius Mims. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day. Ladies and gentlemen, American German Bulldog Nation, welcome to Eric Deters Pop Culture. Mick Jagger says he's not writing a tell-all book. He's keeping secrets. Good for Mick. That's the way it ought to be done. Keep it all a mystery. Thank you, Mick. I still think you are the topic and you're so vain. Roger, who's it about? I say Carly. It sounds like Mick Jagger to me.
He was the backup singer, but no, it wasn't.
He was the backup singer. That is right.
Backup singer, but he wasn't the.
You think it's about James Taylor?
No, it was about who's the guy who starred in Bonnie and Clyde?
Warren Beatty.
Warren Beatty.
Oh, absolutely. That's definitely Warren Beatty.
Yeah, Warren Beatty.
All right. RFK Jr. says he supports the release of Sirhan Sirhan and the assassination of his father because he doesn't think Sirhan Sirhan shot his father. He thinks there was another person in security that fired the bullets that killed his dad. That's interesting. Road Diary is a Bruce Springsteen documentary about them out on the road that's coming out soon. And Tom Brady is dating this chick, Brooks Nader, swimsuit model, 20 years his younger. You know, why is he messing around with all of them hot chicks instead of getting him another solid, good woman to live his life with?
What about Belichick?
Same thing. I don't understand these people. They're going through their midlife crisis. I don't go through midlife crisis. Jamie, have you gone through your midlife crisis?
Yes.
You did? All right. Sabrina, have you gone past your first life crisis?
No.
Sabrina's only 30 years old, so she doesn't apply. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Do not be a loudish, flat-mouthed pig nut.